All right, folks, it is Thursday. You know the drill. It's time for another Reddit with Friends. We've got a special guest in the house this morning. It is host of the Pain in 2 Game podcast, Mr. Marcelino Nino Rose. How you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. How you doing? Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, I'm happy to have you. It's always good conversation. We've met outside of the studio. Sure. We've worked a little bit together, so I'm happy to bring you in and get in some of these juicy stories today.
Thank you.
Carmen Fuentes, you know, you have the honor of reading some of the most interesting stories I have heard.
Yeah, and I figured, you know, since this weekend's Valentine's Day and all three of us are in relationships,
yes.
Why not pull something from the relationship advice subreddit?
Might as well. How fitting.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one's titled, "My husband put martial arts training ahead of helping me get emergency medical treatment, and I'm not sure how to react."
Oh, all right. We're already starting.
Clearly, this person is okay because they were able to write this.
Yeah, okay.
So,
unless they're writing it from the bed somewhere.
It's called self-defense, right?
So here's how the story goes. He said, "I had a sudden unexplained hematoma appear in my hand and wrist. It's bulging and sore, causing my whole arm to ache. Probably about 5 inches by 5 inches and sticking out an inch. And I'm also 22 weeks pregnant and on aspirin, okay? So my husband came home from work within 20 minutes of this happening. I showed him and he agreed that it was alarming and I need to urgently see a doctor. We already have a 1-year-old together and I have children from a previous relationship. You know, he's stepdad, I'm, stepmom, right, for his children. So I said that he could watch the kids, and he asked if my mother could because he had training. So obviously she was trying to seek immediate medical attention, right? So my mother had work. I just left it and began cooking dinner, totally shocked. He got changed into his training gear, came back to the kitchen. I said to him, "I'm going to struggle to make dinner with just one hand." He said, "I'll pick up takeaways after training." I said that he was going to training if I had to cook for the kids because it's their bedtime soon, you know? It's like, well, why is he doing this? He just ignored me and proceeded to tell me that he's tense from work and might need to get in with a massage therapist also.
Wow. Wow.
He had a full day, huh?
Yeah, a full day.
After he left, I rang him, to call him out on this, and he said that he'd come home if it was that bad, and he said that he'd get takeaways anyway. I don't know if he likes her cooking or not, but that he needs to go to training for his mental health, he said. So he went, I cooked, took care of the baby and the children. He comes home, already eaten, he showers, and then he goes to bed. Eventually, he asked how my hand is. I showed him that it's now 3 times bigger than when he left.
Oh my gosh.
He told me to go to the emergency room, but I don't want to now because I'm tired and I feel like I'm not worth it anyway. And while I'm there, I'll just be worried about the baby and that won't help alleviate the issue. I felt that it was really cold that he went to training instead of watching the kids for me while I sought medical treatment, but I'm not sure if I'm overreacting."
Oh, no, ma'am, you're not, or she's not. Because one thing I don't have is children, and I've never been pregnant, but is it not my understanding that the man is supposed to be waiting on the woman during this time?
Hand and foot. Right?
Hand and foot. Literally hand, where she is struggling, and foot. I mean.
And honestly too, like, I feel like he should probably be doing some of the cooking for her since, she's...
I would kind of agree. I would kind of agree with that one.
I don't know if it said how far along she was, but just the fact that you're...
22 weeks.
22 weeks, okay.
Halfway there.
Halfway there, and the fact that you have another medical emergency arise during this time. We all need to be going to the doctor, not just, oh, I think you should go to the doctor and then send her on her way. We need to be taking a trip to the doctor.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, like, is there something going on outside? Like, why is this training so important that you can't take care of your children and your pregnant wife who seemingly is having a medical emergency?
Or is it
Can I play devil's advocate just a little bit?
Don't let him use you. Don't. That's what my mama said. Don't let him use you.
But nobody's a mind reader. She should have been more direct. You know, I mean, of course, he neglected kind of her insinuations. She should have been just a little bit more direct, and I agree, he should have been taking on the load. Look, he could put off martial arts for a day or two. He could put off martial arts for a day or two, but there's still the direct talking.
Yes.
Look, baby, my hand is hurting. And then he should have took leadership, said, even if she was tired, babe, we're going to the doctor.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You're married. Do you have any kids?
0.
Okay.
Okay.
But I mean, as someone who who is married, who has said those vows, in sickness and in health,
Right.
I mean, I feel like, especially when he got home, she said it had grown.
You can see with your own eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
he
can
said it's
see.
grown.
Yeah, she
Okay.
said
She
it
said
got 3 times bigger.
Yes, it grew.
I thought that was after the part.
Well, even so, I'm still like, he's talking about going and picking up whatever. It's still like, well, no, we still need to start making decisions together or go to the doctor together because something is wrong here. I was going to say, is it one of those situations, you know how you see on Instagram and people are always like, oh, when you have your first child, like you're taking every precaution and you are wiping down everything, but they have kids together, one child together. They've already had kids on, their own. So I'm like, are they just like, oh, well, this is our 4th, 5th rodeo, and it's just like it is what it is. I don't know. That's probably my devil's advocate, creeping in a
valid.
little bit.
And I get it, a lot of times when you become a parent, or so I hear, that, your priorities, your needs tend to take the back seat because you're caring for another human being, right?
Yeah.
But if this is something that is growing and clearly getting worse and not better, I mean, I feel like she needs to put her foot down. And granted, I understand, she's worried. She doesn't even want to go because she's like, this guy doesn't sound like he's a great father.
But we can't put that.
I don't know. I just think that he definitely should step up. I think he needs
take
to
the
step
leadership
up
role.
and do what he needs to do and make sure that his wife is okay.
So we did have some user comments. People wanted to chime in here. One person wrote, "Oh dear, the fact that you're here asking this question when your husband and partner, whatever he is, didn't immediately rush you to the ER, tells everyone that you've got the wrong man."
Look,
Everybody makes
they said
mistakes,
it,
ladies.
but I think it just definitely raised some eyebrows. And I'm
It
like,
does.
It raises some eyebrows.
Another person said, "This is unbelievable. All I read here is you having a medical emergency and him going me, and not seeing the kids as his responsibility or your well-being as a priority. He is absolutely a selfish jerk, and this is a deal breaker. You think it's bad now? Wait until the baby arrives and you're doing everything alone because he needs to go work out for his mental health. I think life would be a lot easier without him and just you on your own with your kids to worry about."
Oh my gosh! I mean,
a little harsh.
that is a bit much. But I think it's just the fact like he went to a martial arts practice. Like you're not at a Fortune 500 company like CEO where oh my gosh, like there's just something immediate. You aren't a doctor where oh my gosh, there's a patient that needs. I got to be in surgery. I watch too much Grey's Anatomy. But you know what I'm saying? Like anything else, you are going to a martial arts practice.
And obviously, we know mental health is something everyone needs to take care of, and work on. Postpartum depression is real.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
what
it
happens if she succumbs to that? And what is he going to say? Oh, my work day and what happened at work is worse than that.
Yeah.
After carrying a child to term and then birthing it, and now you feel like you're doing everything wrong because the baby won't stop crying.
Because as a man, as you lead, sometimes you have to put those emotions to the side to step up.
Yeah.
You got to. Even though they say nobody cares about our kind of feelings, but still you have to be like this. My wife, I'm here to protect my wife. I took these vows.
Yeah.
Took these vows, so I'm going to step up and do what I need to do. Even though she was hinting at it, he should have just said, you know what? Hey, I could take off from martial arts today. Like you said, he's not at Fortune. He's not at Fortune 500. Look, this is not a dire situation. I mean, this can turn into something.
Yeah.
So you need to get on top of it before it becomes something else.
Yeah.
And then especially what you have in your child.
Yeah. Now, Carmen and I both said already, we haven't walked down the aisle just yet. We haven't made our commitments. But you as a husband, and knowing what that means, I would imagine that if you show your wife that you're stepping up and leading, at the end of the day, she's probably going to reciprocate that energy.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You lead, it's a partnership. It's kind of emotional swing of balances, but still, you ultimately lead. So yeah.
Look, some important decisions have to be made.
One last person said what was in the back of my mind. He's not training. He's meeting someone he cares about more than you.
Lord, no.
I'm just saying.
That's enough out.
The reason, part of the reason Tom Brady is not married anymore.
Oh,
is
putting
It's because of his.
Yep,
I'm just saying, it happens.
said
It happens.
putting work before home. Yeah.
Well, oh no, I was gonna say his wife cheated on him with her karate.
trainer.
On that.
People have used that excuse before,
Yeah.
martial arts. Just saying.
Look, we don't know, ma'am.
Somebody got roundhouse.
Yeah, you need to do some research. Nino, it is a pleasure, having you in the house. You have a podcast of your own.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Sure. Let's get into it.
Yes, so we have a graphic here for you. What can people expect when they tune in?
Oh man, what you're gonna expect is a wide range of character of people. Well, when I say from the underbelly side of people to law enforcement to celebrities, you're gonna find it all over here.
All right.
Yeah, so we talk about many of topics like as you guys have with Reddit. We have a taboo topic session, we have a car session, and then we just do interviews with people that have backgrounds and they became somebody.
Oh, yes, very nice.
Yeah, somebody
So,
that you can look up to.
Hearing some raw stories. I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, make sure you guys tune on into that podcast as well. And you know what, my friend, when you have some time, come on back and join us on another Thursday.
Most definitely.
All right.